Pero correct ko lang po kayo dun sa quote na sinabi ninyo. Sabi niyo po kasi ang sinungaling ay kapatid ng magnanakaw. Pero minsan po, ang sinungaling ay asawa ng magnanakaw. I was talking to this counselor, and I've been hearing at the time of the so-called SOP, as most of us here, or all of us here, are familiar with the term, or the automatic or institutionalized kickback. I was at the time I was hearing about that the SOP was 20%, or depending on the type of project, depending on the kind of program or what the official asks for. So I decided to ask, a fairly trusted person, a counselor at the time. I told him, Consi, what do you think of this? Trying to be very respectful, very neutral way of asking. Consi, what do you think of this SOP that I've been, and totoo ba yun? Ganun ba talaga? What do you think of it? And you know what he answered me? He told me, Vico, talagang may SOP. Ano yan, ganun talaga. Kasi yan din yung pinanggagastos, yan din yung pinamimigay natin pag may nagsusolicit. Actually, sabi niya, Vico, nasa local government code yan. Ha? Nasa local government code yan. Sabi sa akin ni, binagit siyang pangalan, automatic talaga yan. Nasa batas yan. Nasa local government code na pag may project, yung 20%, binibigay talaga sa atin. Alam mo, muntik kang mahulog sa bangko. Talagang, I was shocked. As I'm sure, hearing this story, even if you don't know who I'm talking about, I'm sure you're surprised, or maybe some of you don't believe that happened. But, I was surprised at that time. But maybe that person, that story might be on the extreme end of the spectrum of ignorance, I guess. May mga tao talagang tanga, di ba? Pero, but anyway, may ganun talaga. But again, that's an extreme story. That doesn't, hindi naman siguro ganun karami yung akala na sa batas yung kickback, di ba? Or bribery for that matter. But I think that paints the picture of precisely what our problem is. Not that a lot of people think that it's legal to give kickbacks, but that it's been so normalized, and not just normalized, it's been accepted, and not just accepted, but it's already been the practices of corruption in our country, sad to say, have already been institutionalized. That even if let's say you're a politician entering the job with good intentions, it's actually easier to go astray. And it's not only true for politicians, but for all of us in government. Whether you're an engineer, an auditor, a mayor, a councilor, an administrative aide, many times, not all the time, but many times, if not most of the time, it's easier to go astray rather than to do the right thing. Kung magpapakatotoo po ang bawat isa sa atin dito, I know sometimes it's very uncomfortable, we don't like talking about it, but you've seen now, you've seen the news and everything. We have to talk about it. The first step is admitting that we have a problem. The first step is accepting that we have a problem, and only then can we really try to look for solutions. Kung magpapakatotoo po tayo lahat dito, even if it's uncomfortable, pag tinanong po, I'll throw a question to everyone. I don't need to answer out loud, obviously, at rhetorical question lang. Government projects, do we think there are more government projects with kickbacks or without kickbacks? And if we're being honest, I think all of us know the right answer, the correct answer. Hindi ko naman nilalahat. Marami akong nakakatrabaho na matino. Marami akong nakakasama na maayos. Maraming tapat at lumalaban para sa katotohanan at laban sa korupsyon sa ating gobyerno. Pero ang totoo, kailangan aminin, kailangan tanggapin natin ang katotohanan na ito yung normal. Kung nasa lahat ng problema, nasa lahat din ang solusyon. Ang maganda lang po sa nangyayari ngayon, the good thing that's happening now is that people are more aware, people care more. Yung mga kaibigan ko na dati, hindi man lang manood ng news, Ngayon, pag tiningnan mo yung Facebook, yung social media nila, hindi lang social media, pumupunta pa ng rally, nag-attend, gustong sumali ng CSO, nagvo-volunteer ngayon sa mga government monitoring work namin. Ito yung siguro isa sa mga dapat. I'll leave the institution building and the laws that we need, the reforms that we're doing. We heard a lot of good things from the Supreme Court, from COA, from DPWH. We heard a lot of good developments. I'll leave that to them. Pero siguro ang isang pwede natin gawin, ang pwede natin pagtulungan, let's stop our citizens. Sayang yung pagkakataon. Sana ano man, whether you're from the CSO, well, obviously, kung CSO, yun na yung ginagawa ninyo. Pero kahit tayo na LGU, National Government Agencies, huwag natin sayangin yung pagkakataon, yung window of time, yung window of opportunity na ito, na, oo, galit ang tao, pero gusto nilang sumama, gusto nilang tumulong. Whether it's through education campaigns, civic education, educating people na ito, dapat ang gobyerno, sanayin natin sila sa transparency, ikayatin natin sila na yung mga provision sa batas na may CSO observers tayo. Train natin sila, tulungan natin sila. Pag may monitoring tayo, hindi naman kaya yan ng DPWH, tingnan lahat ng LGU sa lahat ng nangyari, lahat ng project. Hindi naman yan kaya ng government agencies natin. It's too overwhelming, it's too much. Let's stop our CSOs. Magtulungan tayo with the end goal in mind that yes, we need to have people accountable. Yung mga sinungaling, yung mga magnanakaw, nasabi natin kanina, sana mapanagot, makulong. That's a big part in changing our culture. But that should be our end goal. Na magbago ang mga institusyon natin, mapalakas ang mga institusyon natin, at magbago yung kultura natin bilang mga Pilipino. Na dumating tayo sa punto, sa tulong ng ordinaryong mamamayan, sa ambagan ng bawat isa mula National Command, LGU, CSO, ordinary citizen, na dumating tayo sa punto na ang korupsyon ay hindi na katanggap-tanggap o acceptable sa Pilipinas. Pero darating din tayo. Kung magtutulungan, kung mag-aambagan tayo, if we all do our part, big or small, we will get to a point where corruption in the Philippines magiging kadiri na. Hindi normal, hindi katanggap-tanggap. At doon na tayo siguro masuunlad pa.
Yan ang ating Bravo Balita. Salamat sa panonood. Follow at subscribe at like na po kayo sa aming Facebook, YouTube at TikTok channel.